Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Triple B Experience. This is Unscripted 23. I am producer and co-host Gary D. This gentleman right here is another co-host, star of Cable's Cuts and Showcase on the Triple B Experience YouTube channel. What's up, Cable? How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. We managed to get ourselves together 23 times now. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
a lot.
And then some, because we did, all the shows. We done a lot of interviews, a lot of cool interviews. Which we just did a really cool interview.
We sure did.
We did, and then we decided to, do an unscripted as well because
we love it so much.
We've got shit to say.
We do.
And yeah, so it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a fun night. I guess we should bring Bubba in again.
Well, before you do that, right before you cut to the intro, I heard something about us getting pulled off. Who's doing it? I'll go first. I'll get pulled off. I'm ready.
Anyway. All right. And last but certainly not least, the main event, the major attraction, the must-see Mr. Triple B, Bad Bubba Brewer.
Good evening, gentlemen, again. What are you talking about?
We're going to get pulled off or something. That's what Gary said right before he went. He said we're going to get pulled off.
I had no clue. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know what he's
Follow that, Bubba.
I don't either.
I don't know. We'll just get rid of him now. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, you got the controls there.
Yes. I have no idea.
Okay, bring him back because I have no clue what he's seriously talking about.
I don't either. But hey, whatever.
Hey, Craig, thanks for tuning in, Craig.
What's up, Craig? Our man, Craig. Hey, thanks for the video. That was awesome. Great stuff, man. Oh, he's back. I don't know.
I don't know. You took me off. I didn't know where I was for a minute. Sorry, guys.
It happens to me too when he does that to me too. But what are you talking about? Taking it off, pulling
it off? Nothing, Bubba. Gary was taking us off the screen, and he said he was going to pull us off.
Oh.
Okay, well,
don't get excited.
Shirts.
I won't. I mean, 5 minutes ago I was excited. 3.5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Rick and Patty, thanks for tuning in. So,
hey, everybody.
Hey,
I got some crazy news. I just want to put it out there because we were doing all these interviews and stuff. No. We got nominated for Indiana County radio stations doing some stuff, and we got nominated for the best podcast in Indiana County. So everybody out there, hey, Rick, everybody out there in the land of the Triple B Experience in the world, vote for us, the three of us. So I think we might get a prize. I don't know what kind of prize.
I think there's 4 of us in the running. I don't know. But
again, I don't know what the scene's like in Indiana County for pods.
Everybody, there's a podcast in every neighborhood.
But the Steelers Realm podcast has my vote. But
they are great. They're good dudes, man.
So,
they got a great show.
It's cool. It's an honor. That's awesome. So whoever nominated us, or if we just got thrown, I don't know how that worked.
I don't either. Thank you.
But thank you. Very cool. We're honored. So us or Steelers Realm, and we'll both win.
There's in a karaoke. Ed, who runs the karaoke one. That's
okay. Cool.
Because I love karaoke. Okay. So
I want to see Bubba. Can you do karaoke for us?
Yes,
Elvis. Do a little Elvis.
Oh, thank you very much, but please vote for me.
He's really not that bad. I think he's actually good.
No, that was soothing.
I can't remember a song though. I can't remember a song to save my life. If I did, I'd be in Vegas, and then Tammy, I'd have to just fly in and out and go do shows.
Can you give us hip gyration like Elvis?
Well, no, because my back is fucked up. So there's no hip gyration today, man. Popping bikes like fucking Skittles, brother.
Maybe we need to get Craig on here
to
play some jams and you sing.
Maybe. I can't remember any songs though, but that video he sent last night.
Well, you just made it up. It'll be a vote for us.
Yes. JC, thanks for showing up.
Yeah, no, this
JC, me and my friend are going to Wrestlemania. Oh, have a good time.
Nice.
Wow.
Dude,
yeah.
awesome.
Congrats. Yeah.
It's probably gonna be the worst WrestleMania ever, but I hope you have a good time.
Pat McAfee's taking home the title. I don't know.
That might be entertaining.
Yes.
Might get to see Austin.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
Rick, for the congratulations. Thank you. We're getting congratulated on the
that's
personal
awesome.
Facebook because that's what I'm doing. People are talking, so bring it on, guys.
Yeah,
we like
the engagement. That's awesome.
Mhm.
I do have to say we just did a really cool interview tonight, and technically we weren't going to do an unscripted, but we decided, hey, we want to, Craig might be waiting for us. Maybe there's Shane out there. There's a lot of people that might miss us for a week.
Yeah,
right?
well, Stod Miller. I saw Stod Miller at the Marion Center, the powerlifting thing this weekend, and he appreciates, and we are entertaining, and he loves it when we come on. So I know he probably won't be able to get on tonight, but he does watch it with his son, and people are entertained.
I hope his son's old enough to,
either young enough to not understand it or old enough to not care.
Yeah. Good point. But
for the next 2 years.
But yeah, what I was getting at is we couldn't just let it go for a week. We have no agenda, so we're probably just going to ramble.
We
on.
never
That's
do,
okay.
but you do because you're the producer and you keep us in line.
I mean, we kind of have an idea of what we're going to talk about into this.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff, but this one completely off the rails.
So
I apologize now.
To the detriment of the show, there's not a whole lot going on in pop culture right now either.
That's true. That's true. But as always, we've got shit to say. So, gentlemen,
I say shit every day, all the time.
You do a lot of shitting too.
I do because I eat a lot of fiber lately, and I'm trying to work it out.
But
and all that stretching.
I have to. I told you my back. I went to the gym today, and I got on a treadmill, and my back spasmed. I've been having these back spasms lately. It's terrible. I can't sleep. I can eat, but I can't. I mean, it's terrible.
Yeah,
it's got awful.
Hi,
Deborah. My cousin just popped on.
Oh,
hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
I'm glad it's not my mom.
Well, she knows your mom.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna stay away because we're gonna give her hell over those HBK.
I'm still waiting.
Glasses and hat and gloves.
The kinky hat and
Shane
gloves.
Stod Miller.
Shane, there he is.
Hey, cool. Glad to have you.
Yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait for that barbecue. I know that.
He talked about it the other day. I swear to God, he did.
Dude, barbecue is one of my favorite foods ever. I love barbecue. So I'm just saying, but yeah. So Craig just mentioned that he might do the free trial of the Peacock because Kevin Owens and Stone Cold sold him.
It's WrestleMania, guys. I know it's not going to be as good as it is in the past, but it's still WrestleMania weekend, and it's going to be starting at 6:00. So it'll be 6:00 on Saturday.
What are they going to do? 2 nights,
and they have NXT in the afternoon.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, last year's WrestleMania was probably the best show WWE put on in a long span, going forward and back. I was actually happy with last year's WrestleMania.
That's the one with the rain where they were rain delay.
Yeah, rain delay.
Yeah, that's
Sasha and Bianca main evented the first night, and then
do we have who's going to be on what night yet?
A little bit, I think, but I don't even know the whole card, honestly.
Well, Charlotte versus Rousey main event on Saturday. Brock Roman Sunday, I believe.
Okay, so I will be away that weekend. That's the first weekend of fishing season.
Ooh,
yeah.
So unfortunately, I was gonna grab the Peacock app because I wanted to see the Undertaker get inducted. Basically,
right.
And I probably would have watched, or I would have just joined one of you two fine gentlemen and mooched off you for a night.
That's okay.
I'll bring some pizza rolls or something, whatever you want. But no, I probably would have watched some of it. But I'll be away fishing. I don't know if I'll get to watch Sunday. I'll be back Sunday. Don't know if I'll get to watch Sunday night. I don't know. We'll see. But it's interesting. I can't say this is probably the least excited I've ever been for WrestleMania. Again, that breaks my heart. So the card looks like this currently. So we have Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, clearly, for the title. We have Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. We have Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair.
Well, that match is the old Ricky Steamboat Macho Man because Bianca Belair has a throat injury now. So that's the
okay.
storyline that they're doing, because I watched it the other day while I was actually stretching.
Everything comes full circle. But what kind of stretching do you do? Is it like
just lay on the
Pilates?
ground? I just lay on the ground, brother.
He just lays.
I just lay on the ground and try to pop my back, because my back is so effed up from me falling.
So what are you doing? Like this kind of stuff? Like,
I've done
thrust,
some DDP yoga.
air thrust?
I do. Like, I can thrust like the best of them.
Can you show us?
But no, because my back. I popped a Percocet an hour and a half ago.
Well, then you should be good.
I am. I'm feeling a little whatever, but I don't want to pull it out. I don't want nothing.
You know that picture that Cable just sent us? I think that's the poses you do on the floor.
Oh, I wish.
I think it looks like something like this.
I need to get in shape, man. I've been slacking. I really am. Like today
I think you need to stretch until you can do a good Elvis hip gyration.
Yeah,
I agree.
That should be your goal.
Hey, Mike and Dave, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I got a lot of goals, and the goal is to be the best podcast in Indiana County.
Next
after tonight's episode, we might take a tumble.
We might.
But
hey, hey, man.
Okay, what Shane got to say here? Brock and Roman, not exciting match. Ronda, Flair, much better. I don't know.
I'm not invested in Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
No, I mean, she's not healthy. She's not healthy right now.
Thank you for chiming in. That's great. Why isn't she healthy?
That's what I hear. She's not healthy right now.
How? Like what?
I don't know. She's got some kind sick. I don't know. I didn't read the rumors or whatever, but I did see something on my lovely social media, my Facebook page, that she's not healthy. So I didn't read it. I didn't read it all because we were doing that interview with Jake Logan, and I just didn't read it all. There's so much stuff in my social media. I just can't read everything.
Well, that, and when you're stretching,
Well,
it's hard to catch.
You're gonna pull your fucking back.
My back's already bad, and I know exactly who to point to why my back's bad, but it's all good,
Mm-hmm.
Well, so
I think the Ring
of Honor
stuff Friday night will be better than WrestleMania stuff.
Oh, is there Friday night?
Friday night.
I didn't see that card, but I have more faith in that show. But real quick before we get into that, we also have The Miz and Logan Paul.
Terrible.
The Mysterios.
Terrible.
Edge and AJ
I wish Mike
Styles.
Tyson would knock him out. That'll be a good match.
Wasn't AJ hurt?
He got the chair Caturto, got smacked with the chairs and came back. And then they wrestled.
It was a shoot.
Yeah.
Or a work.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be a good match, I believe. AJ Styles and Edge is a heel now. So.
Oh, did they turn him heel? Okay.
Yeah, he's heel.
Guys, again,
It's okay. No,
I don't watch.
No, I just watch it when I do something else. No, I put it on the.
It's just not interesting to me.
Yeah,
is Cody Rhodes going to show up?
They were cheering his name.
I was going to ask that.
Seth Rollins don't have an opponent, and he lost, and he went crazy at the end of Raw, and they were chanting his name. And I believe that I think he's going to show up probably next week, maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to sign. I really didn't.
Dude, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah. Did it for the money. Didn't do it for the nookie.
Did you see that? Yeah.
That was good, Bubs.
That was.
Yeah, thank you. It's going to get us the top podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you? Yes, sir.
Mark
Coy.
You know what really put us
Coy's
over?
In the house. Hey, Mark.
What's up, Mark Coy? How's it going?
Yeah.
So Craig just mentioned about that. But anyway, I think you're right, Craig. I think it's going to be Cody versus Rollins. But anyway, you know what's really going to put us over to the top podcast?
Well, I'm going to go door to door and knock on people's houses. Maybe.
Show us your Pilates, Bubba. Come on.
My Diamond Dallas Page yoga.
Ooh, let's have a new video part of the channel.
Yeah,
where Bubba does. It's like DDP yoga, but it's with Bubba.
Oh no,
that's BBB yoga.
Hey Mav, your mama's on.
Hey, I'm still waiting on my Shawn Michaels gear, Mom.
Yeah, we got a bone to pick with her.
Yeah, Dad, we want to see these Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my gloves and my hat.
You owe Gary from 1997.
I don't remember the year.
Probably 5 if he's wearing stuff like that.
I know we specifically sat down on the couch. We went through the magazine, right? She asked me what I wanted. I straight up told her what I wanted. And still waiting.
Hey man,
my mom jag off.
Well, my mom gave me Buck Rogers when I was a kid, and I opened the gifts and I already knew, and I wrapped them up. So the next day I already knew that I got Buck Rogers action figures. It was the late 70s, Mav. It was how it was. Gil
I knew-
Gerard.
But
I knew where-
Saint Rosie didn't know you rewrapped the gifts.
No. And I used to wrap my own gifts, and I would put to JR from JR. You know what I mean? And it'd be Wrestle magazines because that's what I would buy. So yeah,
But your dad wasn't buying them. I know that.
No. My dad hates fucking wrestling. Hates it with a passion. But he did like Roddy Piper and Jesse Ventura. But then he reneged when Penn State beat Miami of Florida, and I could watch it for a month. And he reneged it after 1 week. So it's terrible.
But no, hey Mom, thanks for joining us. I think you're a
first time listener, long time
viewer. Well, when you have a face only a mother can love, what
at least he can get on. At least he can get on because my mom's technology. I don't know if she'll be popping on and she'll be like, JR, you're in serious trouble.
Saint Rosie, she gave Bubba a call before our interview.
Yep.
We just did an interview.
I talk to her every day. I usually call every day after work.
Oh well, that's nice. You know, but that's really cool.
So anyway,
so Shane called one of us a Mark. I'm not sure.
No, he was talking about Mark Coy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mark Coy is one of my buddies from high school.
Gotcha. I thought maybe.
Yeah, Mark's kids. His son's like a big time amateur wrestler in Pittsburgh and stuff.
Bubba, see, everybody wants to see it. Come on, look.
No.
Yeah.
Let's see. No. Come on.
Just one.
There you go.
That's karate. That's karate.
Hey,
you're wax on, you're waxing off.
Cobra Kai.
Nobody wants to see him wax.
I want to look at that. If I did that, we'd have 1,000 viewers if somebody was in front of me.
We are nominated for the best podcast in Indiana County.
Yes,
absolutely.
We are.
So
pending tonight's episode.
Well, here's this is my where do you go to vote? Like, what do you do? Like, tell my mom to go vote.
Well, Debbie, go to vote. You go to my Facebook, and I have the Indiana nomination there, and you just go in and put your name, and you nominate. Go to the podcast and put the Triple B Experience.
So, question for you: how many times did you vote for us already, Bubba?
I did it. One time.
You got to vote for me for us, also, Bubba.
I did one time. Coy lives by me. His kids going to Wisconsin to wrestle. Oh, congratulations!
Oh,
that's
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's
a big deal.
Yeah, huge deal. Yeah, his son's really, really good in wrestling.
Awesome. Which, we'll get into the WrestleMania talk, but I have to say something here. Bubba, you should be a proud uncle.
Shane nominated us. Thanks, Shane.
Oh,
cool. Awesome,
it was the Bubba Pilates. That's what it was.
Yes.
That's a TikTok video. I can hear it now.
Yes. See, you want views.
I know. It's hard. It's hard.
Bubba, you should be a proud uncle. Hey,
Waylon.
Vinnie Mac,
Yes.
What was it? 590?
Well, let me tell you the story because he benched and you can't bounce it off. So he did 300 because you only get 3 attempts. So he did 300. He benched 300 with ease. And he started the deadlift competition at 550 pounds to start, and you get 3 attempts. And then Donnie Fulmer was there because it was Marion Center. God bless Donnie. Donnie's like a spiritual life coach. And I told him that the other day. I said, that's what you should do.
Donnie's the best.
Yeah, he's awesome. And they're going to come on, him and Chris Coleman, the Team Tap Out, which I love. Yeah, they want to come on the show. And then the Rad Boys from Imagine Wrestling. So we got some people that want to come on. But anyway, Vinny, the guy before Vinny said 585. So Vinnie Mac said 590. And Donnie was like, I think you got 600 in you. But that's a lot. No, that's a lot. That's a lot of weight. But I mean, Vinnie Mac did it with ease, man. That was
okay.
So he's so dedicated.
How does this work, Bubs? Like, obviously, this wasn't a thing whenever Cable and I went to good old HC. There wasn't powerlifting. Not that we would enter anyway.
I don't know if you can tell, but that hasn't seen a lot of lifting in its days.
Well, let's see your big muscle, Cable. Let's see.
That's right here.
There we go.
You mean this little guy right here?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Paul Atlas. Thanks for joining, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Podcast.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Yeah, boy, he didn't pick a very good episode to tune in for the first time.
No, sorry, Paul. We're a little out of control today, Paul.
You're in for disappointment.
But Paul
it's usually not this bad, guys.
It's crazy, but Paul is one of the most respected professional wrestlers in Western Pennsylvania and all over the East Coast, and he's done everything. And Mr. Paul Atlas.
Yeah, it was awesome sharing your locker room with you.
Yeah, Paul was great. Paul was awesome.
Absolutely. But anyway, how does the weightlifting thing go?
They go and
powerlifting.
There were 76 kids at Marion Center.
Yeah, but did they get to pick their weight and they just try to top each other?
They get to tell the judge the people that run the competition, their weight, and they get 3 opportunities to do it. And like I said, Vinnie Mac told the judge 550
90
was his first weight, and then
Okay.
575 was his second, and then he went 590. Because
Okay.
Vinnie Mac, I believe, weighs 228 pounds, and he lost by a half a point for being the overall winner. But that was, ladies and gentlemen, this was Vinnie Mac's first ever competition ever.
Really?
Really?
And he won. He took it.
He won the deadlift competition. Yes, he almost won it all, and he's never ever competed. He didn't know how the techniques or whatever, but he lifts. My brother-in-law has the gym, the Tagliani gym, and Vinnie Mac lifts, and he's got a nice gym at their house.
That's awesome.
He's my nephew's a big Eddie Hall fan, so I always wanted to take Vinnie Mac to the Arnold Classic. You know what I mean? But we haven't had a chance to. But yeah,
I've been there. I've been to the Arnold Classic.
Have you? I never got a chance because I've been working or something else happened. But yeah, 590. My back would have blew out, and there was a lot of kids that were doing it. So let me
put this in perspective for you, Bobby. What are you clocking in at?
Oh man, 360 when I went to the doctors.
So that's like
terrible.
You and me put together is what Vinnie Mac pretty much lifted. So
yeah, I don't want to. Well, when he used to box,
crazy.
When he used to box at Watkins Boxing, I didn't want to get hit by him because he'd fucking knock me the fuck out. Like he hits like a fucking he hits like a sledgehammer.
I'm sure.
Now he doesn't go to Brandon's anymore. But anybody wants to box, go to Brandon Watkins Boxing in Indiana. Brandon's a good guy. He works with a lot of kids. But yeah, I don't want to get hit by Vinny. I'm an old man. I'm 27.
You fight the tree enough. You don't got to fight anybody else.
Yeah, I can't fight.
Which it's funny because Vinny, I've been around Vinny.
Very quiet kid.
Yeah, he's always been quiet, but he always reminded me of Bubba in a lot of ways. He was a little Bubba, but
well, my oldest nephew's he's the badass playing for St.
He is.
He hits you. It's
he's another quiet one.
Oh, he's dead. He does his talking on the football field.
Well, good for him. So Shane said St. Donnie. That's the truth.
Yeah,
Donnie Fulton, a great dude.
Yeah, we're gonna get them on. I swear to God, we're gonna get those guys on. We're gonna get anybody that wants to. And we're trying to get some people on because we got so many of these shows and do stuff. We're trying to be entertaining as we can be. And ladies and gentlemen, I haven't been watching anything. So that's why there's no Marvel, there's nothing on Disney. There's nothing, but I'm watching wrestling. There hasn't been anything.
For those of you that just tuned in, we just did an interview, a really cool interview, which we're gonna get out. But we decided, what the heck, let's get on and truly do an unscripted, because we totally are really unscripted. From the hip today. Not a a semi agenda like we normally have.
Yeah,
it's always unscripted, but
I'd like to do a Wrestlemania, review when it gets closer. Maybe I know you're not going to be around. Maybe we could do something next week or something and give our picks if we want to pick or do something like that to keep it interesting with our something. Because after that, the end of the month is Moon Night.
Yeah. So we'll run through.
That's next week.
Yes, we'll run through the card of WrestleMania again real quick, and we'll get into Moon Night. Though what I was getting at with Bubba being a proud uncle,
hey Matt,
there was a video that was put on Facebook. So Cable, you didn't see it, but Bubba is like front and center, like he always makes himself. But his mom, Vinny's mom, which is Bubba's sister, is recording. And Bubba is standing, and it made me happy. It really did.
I was recording it too. I was doing it too.
But I can imagine what that videos look like because he's standing up going like this. Yeah, go. He's going at, like it was awesome to see.
That's awesome.
I was doing color commentating,
but hysterical at the same time. So
that's great.
That's Bubba. We wouldn't expect anything less.
Well, nothing ever. Hey, you know what? If you don't try to do the best that you can when you do something, you never know because the opportunities are few and far between anymore.
Yeah. No, I get it. Boy, our numbers are dropping here. My mom must have logged off. She's like, I'm over this shit. Craig, he said he hasn't seen Paul Hatlett. Well, okay.
That's been a while, probably.
And then he asked if any of us were Penguin fans. Yes, Craig, I am a Penguin fan.
Too. I am.
Definitely. What's going on? I know they were playing earlier. I'm assuming the game's over. but they were playing Buffalo. So what happened? We were doing the interview and I missed the ending.
I was watching AEW, so I mean, I watch wrestling,
which I also have on in the background.
Yeah,
but
I watch the Pens in playoff time. I do. I support the local teams. I don't live in Western Pennsylvania and I'm going to cheer the Blackhawks. It ain't working that way. I don't do that.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Right on, guys.
Yeah.
Right on, guys.
Yep. Degenerate. Anyway, so Shane, this is. I'm glad you said this, man, because
get us back on track, Shane.
I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited about it. Same here, but hold that thought. Let's finish the WrestleMania crowd. We have ADHD hardcore tonight. My gosh, we're all over the place.
I'm all hopped up on the dew.
You're always hopped up on the dew.
Yeah, you drink a lot on dew.
So we have a tag match. We have Carmella and what is it, Queen Zelina?
Yeah.
So
Zelina
that's what she's going by. Okay.
She won Queen of the Ring.
Okay. Well, I missed so much. And then versus Naomi, Sasha Banks versus Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and Natalya and Shayna Baszler.
Oh. You know what?
Penn's game is tied 3-3.
Last Friday on SmackDown, Liv and Rhea versus Sasha and Naomi put on a hell of a tag match.
Yeah,
honestly, it was a very good match. Rhea and Liv are a really good team. They fit each other. Like their chemistry on screen and stuff is really good. And then of course Sasha and Naomi is going to be a good team. That goes, they go way back anyway. But
we'll give our picks next week.
Yeah,
we can do that. And then next
Gary, you'll like this. Before we move on, they're doing this kind of cool gimmick, I guess, or angle with Carmella, where they've brought attention to her and Corey Graves being together.
Well, they have a YouTube channel now.
Yeah.
YouTube channel, and I watched it where they bought a house in Pittsburgh.
They have a podcast too.
Yeah, podcast. They talk about their relationships, which got more views than us.
On TV, she keeps getting distracted, going outside of the ring.
They're not going to be the best podcast in Indiana County. I can tell you that.
Never.
Anyway,
they didn't get nominated. So there you go.
No.
See?
Yeah.
We're already better. Anyway, sorry, Cable.
That's cool. But they're doing this angle where she keeps getting distracted, flirting with Corey Graves, and they lose matches and stuff. But like leaning into the reality of them being together.
Well, he's cleared to wrestle. He can clear.
I heard there were whispers about that.
Yeah.
So,
which I don't know. Why wasn't he cleared to wrestle before?
He fucked up his neck when he was in NXT.
So that's the same thing that happened with Daniel Bryan, and then all of a sudden he got cleared. So I don't understand.
Edge,
but Edge,
all of them,
weird,
all of them. Yeah,
maybe Tyson Kidd will come back at some point.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh,
that's a guy that got cut too short for sure.
Absolutely.
And then we have Drew McIntyre and Happy Corbin. Oh my!
Terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
Pat McAfee and Austin Theory. So that's the card I like right now.
I like Pat McAfee, and
that'll end up being a good match. I'm sure it will.
No,
McAfee is solid.
Yeah. It'll be entertaining. It'll be entertaining for sure. I still think they need more if they're going to fill 2 nights and however many hours of
they got all those tag teams to use.
Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn also.
Okay, that's not on the card here.
I don't know if they made it official, but it's happening.
Or a DQ or some kind of that match has a stipulation.
Yeah, I think it's no DQ, false count,
so
whatever.
Probably have the guys from Jackass come out.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that because I'll wait till next week to say it. So I'll say it again.
Okay, so actually, there's got to be more.
There is. I mean, the biggest thing was just the Undertaker. The Undertaker, going to the Hall of Fame. Right. Vader, and then Queen Shamel, which I can't. Booker T's wife should not be in the Hall of Fame.
No.
Yeah.
They're running out of people.
There's got a whole bunch. They got a whole bunch of old guys that are still alive. Put them in.
But those guys have to want to be in it too. From what I understand, they're trying like crazy to get the Steiners in, and Nate Scott especially wants nothing to do with it.
No way. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay. See, that's a good point though, Cable. But here's the thing: they've done it all wrong.
Hey, Kenny Mayne, what's up?
They should have started the Hall of Fame get all the older guys in and then work your way up. Like just because you retired a year ago doesn't mean you automatically get in the Hall of Fame. There's no way. Like Ed should not be in the Hall of Fame right now.
Beth Phoenix shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Beth Phoenix shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
And I do not
be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I do not like seeing wrestlers in the Hall of Fame, and then they're wrestling every week too.
Right.
No.
It's
just like everybody's in the Hall of Fame.
Right. It's just ridiculous.
I mean, the real Hall of Fame, you know, that they have a lot of older wrestlers, you know what I mean? And they put maybe one, you know.
So, guys, do you think we're ever making it into the podcast
We're doing
Hall
good,
of Fame?
Kenny.
After tonight's episode, yes.
So the Indiana County Podcast Hall of Fame.
The Indiana County Podcast. Well, I have to meet with the guy Monday, and hopefully if he hears this show, he probably won't want to meet with me Monday at 3:30.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Put it on private until Tuesday.
I think this is our best work, to be honest.
I think so. It's unscripted. It's shooting from the hip.
It's us. It's just us.
Well, it's very hard to do these stuff, and not everybody can do this stuff and be as entertaining as I try to be. Well, you all try to be entertaining.
Well, here's the thing. Like, why can't we just have a night we just get on and just be ourselves with a bunch of jackasses? That's okay from time to time.
Thanks, Kenny. Just vote Indiana County on my Facebook.
And he'll share it out.
Kenny Main. Yeah, I'll share it. Kenny Main's trying to help me with TikTok. My TikToks are
he's the one that did
that was Denny Bryant Jr. But I don't have track. Yeah, I don't have 38 double D's. It's like, hey.
Well, you kind of do.
No, well, not that big.
They're
not that big, brother. They're not up in everybody's face. The cleavage is not like
I told
going
you
through a mile wide,
I told you if you would do what I told you to do on TikTok, you get a lot of views.
What did you tell me if I can't remember?
Take off your shirt and dance.
Oh, I can't do that.
Well, everybody else is doing it.
I know.
Here's another suggestion. Go to a chiropractor and get your back cracked with a microphone on and put that on TikTok.
Hey, that lady, the blonde lady, the Morgan Dragon lady, I watch that. Yeah, I watch chiropractor videos and the guy that does the hammer. I do.
I'm laughing hysterically because as Cable said that, all I can picture is the chiropractor trying to crack Bubba's back and him farting like really loud. That's all I pictured. I don't know why.
That happened one time.
I knew it did. I knew it.
Well, I'm pretty honest, but I'm afraid that on the chiropractor table I'm too big and I feel like I'm gonna fall off. I need.
Sharp.
Yeah, no, not too bad. But I need we're winning. I'm telling you, we're gonna win.
This is going down in the annals, the short annals of the Triple B Experience podcast.
Yeah, because my back is good from wrestling and falling in my yard and falling back here raking. I fall all the time, fall in the shower like I was a big ass fucking porpoise when I got flipped over. Tammy had to come in and save me. I mean,
so I can just it's like a beach whale.
No, like a big killer, like a killer whale. I want to be a killer whale because they're very dangerous. Yeah, I had to flip over.
Okay, so we agree that you need to go and record your chiropractor visit. Because something interesting is going to happen. It's either going to be a shark or you're going to look like a beach whale.
No, I'll bitch because I'll yell when they crack my neck because my neck is. I have a bone spur, and we're getting off subject, but
there's no subject.
But I just feel
you're
like
the subject.
No, oh, you've just beat me to it, Gary.
I just can't I yell really loud in the chiropractor. They hear me. I'm like, ow! Yeah.
Real high pitched. No!
Oh, it's terrible.
It's like I don't know why. That's the first thing that popped into my head. Maybe because you're the guy that left me a half-hour voicemail one time whenever Sheets got rid of the Nacho Grande. That was the best. I wish I still had it.
I was so fucking pissed.
He was pissed. He called me about something with wrestling. Okay. And I think I was just starting to date my wife at the time.
Oh my God, she's probably like, who's this fucking crazy guy?
Well, I just started dating her and probably, I don't know, a couple months in, maybe a month. I don't know. I get a voicemail from Bubba and anytime Bubba called me, especially with wrestling, I always picked up. But I was probably on a date.
That. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'll call him back. Well, I'm driving, and next thing I know, a half hour later, I get a voicemail message that, because from the time it called, I got notified that he called, and I'm like, what the hell? So I turn it on, and it automatically picks up on Bluetooth, and he starts going off. He started with wrestling. Next thing I know, he's in Sheets. He's in Sheets. ordering his food, and he's pissed because Nacho Grandes was not on the screen.
Nope.
So you can see how this is playing out, right?
Yeah.
So I have it on speakerphone, and this guy, he's talking about wrestling, and then all of a sudden he just heel turns on sheets.
Oh,
and
I go off.
He's talking to the people in the back, asking where these Nacho Grandes are. They told him they switched it to walking tacos, which he got really pissed about.
I want a corporate's number. It was
Amber.
It was
Yes.
and Amber Pluckingham from Sheets in Homer City gave me the corporate number. She doesn't work at Sheets anymore, so I can actually say this. She gave me corporate number, and I'm like, "Thank you very much, Amber." And then I called. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I can't get
2 hours later after he left me.
Yeah.
But anyway, meanwhile, he's yelling, kind of like getting feisty with the workers back there, and he's pissed because it's not on the screen. Yeah, you were. And then he walks out, and the whole time while he was in there, his car was getting, pumping gas. Like he left it. He left the gas on, pumping it. Went in there to get a Nacho Grande. Some bitch couldn't even get his Nacho Grande. Starts getting feisty with the Sheets people. Gets the corporate number.
I did that.
Then he goes back out there and he's I was pumping gas, blah blah blah. And he's going on. A half hour later, I get a voicemail.
That was his first date with his wife, probably.
It might have been.
It might have been, yeah.
But it was all downhill from there.
That's amazing.
But it's one of my favorite stories. It's legendary.
That's a good story. Wow,
that's a good one. Yeah, I can't believe I'm just finding out about this now.
Yeah, so I don't know what tied that in the chiropractor together, but all I can think of is Bubba going to Sheets, getting a Nacho Grande, which they did bring back probably because of his many phone calls. But it's
probably
back.
Scared.
I'm
not
I wish I was powerful like that.
Going to the chiropractor, and
I tried to. I did that when I was protesting in the Indiana movie theater, and I fucking did stuff. And you know what? Listen to this. Like when I was after Imagine Wrestling, which was a very good show this past Saturday in Reynoldsville. That's okay. I seen that. That's okay, Craig. I just don't want to get killed, but I have a lot of cousins if I'm the hut. But I went, and my buddy Brian Lamort, we went to Hitching Post. I had a couple beers, and Brian's like, "Man, I would never want to do work for you, Bubba." I'm like, "Why? Why?" Bubba sold me a condom in '95 for $5 at a gas well party. Thanks, Shane.
That is all.
Well, let me tell you. Hold on, I was telling
you didn't even give it to him. You sold it to him.
I sold it to him because
$5, dude.
I'm an entrepreneur. I was always making money at Wonderland, and Wonderland was the greatest Marion Center party spot known to mankind behind my house. You didn't get in unless you paid money. Even the good-looking girls are like, "I'm just here to socialize, Bubba." I go, socialize, it costs fucking $5 too. So that's how I made money.
That's amazing.
And now that's how he has all those comic books and action figures.
This is my favorite episode ever.
You sold him a condom. You didn't even give it to him. The guy was looking to get some. You couldn't just help a brother out.
No, I'm sorry, Shane. Well, he was hanging out with. Well, he used to hang out like the younger guys. Shane and Martin and Kurt Mears used to hang out with us because I was friends with Rob.
Shane, I hope your son's not watching. I apologize.
This is not a good one. But
that's amazing.
I mean, in Marion Center, the younger guys, because the younger guys back then, people wouldn't fuck with those younger guys because we would just fucking, you know what I mean? There's bullies everywhere.
You were selling condoms. That's why
it's safe sex.
Yeah.
The next intro I do for the podcast, I'm gonna pump you up as the promoter of safe sex.
The promoter of safe sex and $5 condoms.
Kind of a deterrent against safe sex, because what if somebody doesn't have $5?
Well, they're not getting a condom, so
then they're not having safe sex.
You'll get it for like a quarter out of the sheets.
Yeah.
Well, back then, yes, because back then when I was young, and what Shane was talking about, like, they had phones. We didn't have this. We didn't have these cell phones. You know what I mean? You had to pay for a quarter, 35 cents.
Just use a Walmart bag.
Huh?
I've heard of that.
No, dude.
I've heard of stories of that.
Nah, those guys doing a Walmart bag are way out of time.
Shane says he loves you, Bubba. So
well, God,
we all do.
All right. Well, whatever juju you used on Sheets, can you use it on Taco Bell for them to bring back their Mexican pizzas. God damn it!
Oh, did they get rid of those?
I don't.
Oh yeah, a couple of years ago.
Bell. I was at Mugs in Derry.
What the? You don't eat Taco Bell, but you're eating Nacho Grande from Sheetz?
Well, he's definitely not eating a walking taco.
Sheetz tacos suck.
Because, well, I wanted to eat wings and pizza at Mugs, and the bartender was too goddamn slow. So I went to Taco Bell and I got the family tacos and shit, which come to $29 fucking dollars. That's the last time I was at Taco Bell, and I do love
the most expensive shit you ever taken, wasn't it?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, if I eat chili, it's all over but the crying, brother.
Shane, you're cracking me up tonight, brother.
Yeah,
that's true. He would have finagled you for the 20.
Well, hey, when we had those kegger parties at Wonderland, when we were making money, I was at Robbie Mears' house and we were counting money, man, like it was a drug deal, 1s and 5s, and Shane could tell you that shit was the cops never knew where we were at.
What are we measuring here? What are you doing?
Money.
Okay.
Money.
Well, you were just talking about condoms. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh no, money. I was counting about the money that I was counting because we
from the condoms you were selling.
Yeah, Wonderland was the shit. Well, I can't remember everything I've done in my life, and I'm glad people can.
I can't remember everything I've sold.
Well, if I'd have sold condoms at wrestling shows, I'd have been a millionaire, I
guess. You wouldn't have lost money, probably.
No, I wouldn't have lost money at all, no.
Hey, Shane, Sheetz hot dogs, I used to think they were the shit, the chili dogs. But let me tell you, if you have a Gecko near you, they're way better, man.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Gecko hot dogs?
I'm telling you, try Gecko. They have a Reuben hot dog. They have all kinds of good ones. You know,
I've never eaten anything from Gecko.
They're not microwaved like Sheetz are. They're actually on a roller and they just get cooked better.
Sheetz are terrible.
They're better.
Oh yeah.
Sheetz food's terrible now. It is. But that's the only thing we have around here. It's Sheetz.
Well, I'm gonna go be a real homer right now, and I'm loving the shit out of Santos. Man, their strombolis are. Oh yeah.
They've always had enjoyable food.
Javicki's in Kirkside has good strombolis.
Hey guys, listen. I'm not cheating on Bob's. Okay, Bob's.
Well, they don't have strombolis. They don't have strombolis,
but they have Wapahos, bro.
They are a sponsor. You guys should do a local food joint podcast.
We should.
How many podcasts are we gonna do?
Well, it could be a top 5.
Well, I don't go to Voodoo.
Yeah, top 5 live.
I don't go uptown anymore.
They don't allow them.
Well, no, because I'll do a shoot promo right here, and I'm not.
We can rent out Bob's.
Oh well, Ted's great.
Yeah,
Ted, invite us over. I will take. I
like
pizza,
the
Wapaho.
One Wapaho, about 7 slices of pizza.
Unfortunately, anybody out there that's listening or watching, inflation, a condom is going to cost you $10 now.
And buy us 2 pieces of pizza at Bob's. Hey, I know Steelers Realm. They got people buying them coffee. Buy us pizza at Bob's.
Wait, how do they get coffee?
they get some people like for a coffee. They're like, hey, buy us a coffee. I don't want a coffee. Nobody likes us, but
Shane offered us barbecue.
Shane and Craig.
He did, yeah.
And how about 2 pieces of Bob's pizza?
In a Wapaho.
In a Wapaho. Dude, I love Wapahos.
Yeah, I went to Bob's a couple months ago or whatever, and I hadn't been there in a very long time on my own because we always get it through work. And I didn't realize that you could just order a whole pizza because it's pizza by the slice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I did the math and I'm like, yeah, can I get 52 slices of pizza? And I felt like such a badass. They're like, well, you could just get full pizza. So I was like, all right, well, good to know.
Well, I used to get pizza for the APWF up here at Club Extreme back in the day. We used to at the concession stand.
Teddy's always been supportive of the crazy shit you do. And
Ted is a good friend of mine. I saw Ted a couple weeks ago, and he texted me at the Rose Inn when we were out eating, and he had his fantasy football party. And he's like, I'm going to put you in a sleeper hold. I look around, and it's fucking Ted.
He should have just did it. That's what he should have done. But I was at Teddy's vacation home one time.
Oh, nice.
In Florida. But actually, his son
graduated.
Yeah. But
great
anyway,
people,
Ted, yes, absolutely. Teddy's hilarious.
Oh,
and they have really good pizza. And
he wasn't a Big Ben fan though. He was not.
I still like his pizza.
Well, I like his pizza too. And now, but he will be, because Ben's retired. So, he'll be
for now. Until he comes out of retirement like crazy.
He's not
he
coming.
ain't coming
No,
back.
he ain't coming back.
No,
ain't
that's
coming
one
back.
guy I guarantee ain't gonna come back. 'Cause
No,
he is getting ice cream delivery probably to his house right now. Because I know a guy that delivered ice cream to his
Well, you're
house.
the one that told me. And I
Yeah.
told everybody that's how he gains weight.
Yeah, well, he's never been in
Penn's
great
lost in the
shape.
shootout 4-3.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang
it
it.
happens. It
Oh,
happens.
man.
So
We'll get the barbecue
anyway,
joint
like
catered
we got
Kenobi
Moon Knight
viewing
on the
party.
30th, and
Oh, okay. So we're gonna get a catered barbecue. I thought you were making it, but whichever. Whichever.
Nice.
I'm grateful for anything if that's
wow.
Hey, what the hell?
We'll have to do a
I feel
show
famous
on our,
now.
We'll have to do a show on our phone.
Why? I can take a laptop.
Oh, okay. Well,
And you have a laptop?
I do. I broke it.
Kind
though,
of.
but yeah.
You kind of have a
Yeah,
laptop.
it's a piece of shit.
Bring the cord.
Ha ha. Yeah. That's funny.
But
That's just some tips. That's all.
No,
yeah.
I like tips. Tips
it's
are
only
good.
screwed you twice.
Oh, I know. During that Steeler Mega,
You didn't have a $5 condom, so
I broke my fucking hand on that one.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
Moon Knight. What the hell is going on there? So we have what, 1 week?
1 week. 1 week
Yeah.
exactly.
30th,
So
30th.
when is it going to be released on Wednesday night?
the 30th.
It'll be in the
so-
morning, like everything else has been.
Okay, so I can get up Thursdays again and
Yeah.
start watching. Okay.
Yeah.
No, well, Wednesdays.
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday
Okay.
morning.
Yeah.
Especially we do a show Wednesday night talking about it, because that's what we're going to talk about. Because I'm telling you, this show, from what I read and what I've seen, is going to be kick ass.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it. I can't
too.
wait.
I am too.
Yeah,
and
same. And I just want to bring up what Shane said earlier is, I don't know much about it either, but I'm so intrigued and I can't wait. I can't wait to learn about
Wednesday
a new
at
character.
3
And
Well, this character's been around for 45, 50 years, though.
And there's two ways, there's two things that can happen, which I know some Moon Knight. I mean, right here.
Yeah.
you're making Bubba jealous. So
yeah. All right. Sorry, Bubba.
Figure. That's okay. I'm giving it the
But Gary, you get to go into it.
Sold a few more condoms and he would have.
Oh, there you go. Start selling some condoms and then you can afford.
Start your own brand. The Triple B.
The Triple B brand.
We can do a Triple B condom factory out of your basement.
Wow. I'll just
That's an idea.
Anything to make money.
Recycle them too. Save you some bucks.
Or wash them out. Put them on the hangers. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Clothespin.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Anyway, but Gary, you're getting to go into it, and you get to find out the character through the show, which I think the way or more about him. I think it's going to be good. Honestly, I mean, from the trailers and stuff, it seems like it's going to be a very, very good depiction of the character. And they might not hit every bit of the comics, and it might be more streamlined, because his comic history is kind of all over the place.
Well, he was also a West Coast Avenger.
Yeah, but I mean, like his biography.
Yeah, well, lately,
like fictional biography.
He actually went against all the Avengers and beat them all with the power of the Kanashu. In the Avengers comic book current run, he beat them all.
Okay, so give me a picture, guys. What do I have to look forward to?
He's with Marvel's Batman.
Okay.
I mean, that's at a very, very
so he doesn't necessarily have superpowers. Like he wasn't bit by a spider.
Changes. It changes.
He powers over the moon and stuff. It changes him.
Yeah, like it depends what writer writes him. Sometimes he's very grounded and he has no super abilities, more or less.
Okay.
And then sometimes he'll be able to take power from the spirit of this Egyptian god, and that will like up his physical prowess and stuff like that. Yeah. But more or less,
what kind of weapons were we looking at here?
Moon-shaped boomerangs,
okay, I saw that.
a bow staff sometimes.
And
he has a helicopter, but it won't probably be in this. It won't be in this show.
And
I wouldn't think so.
Mental health, right?
Yes, he's got. Oh boy, he has identity dissociative disorder.
That's pretty big.
I think I got that right.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Basically, split personality.
He's got 3 of them, but I don't know if all 3 of them show up because
in the comics he has a 4th. Like more recently, he has a 4th.
Mr. Knight.
Yes, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Bubba, but I don't think that was the intention from the beginning. I think they started messing with his origins throughout the years, and then eventually somebody said, well, no, they wanted to clean up his origin, so they said it's the same guy. He's got split personality.
Yeah, well, he had the Stephen Grant, and then he was the cab driver, because when he was a cab driver, he got the underworld, all the information. So I mean, but I don't know if he's going to be using that, because actually, this is the first MCU TV show or movie that's not based in New York or in the cosmos. Okay. It's going to be overseas. So they did that a little differently.
I mean, they did, Black Panther was Wakanda. They've been spreading out, and I like that they're doing that,
Well, they have to, because the universe is bigger than New York City.
How many superheroes does New York need? My goodness.
Right. Well, that's the thing. That's a Marvel staple from way back. Yep. And I like that they're reaching out, and there's more and more Easter eggs. Like if you go back to Captain America Winter Soldier, and there's a scene where Agent Sitwell is being interrogated, by Falcon and Cap, and they drop him off the roof, and they catch him and bring him back up. He name drops Stephen Strange, firstly, but he also mentions something going on in, I can't remember the country, but it's a country near Egypt, somewhere in that, or it's a city maybe in Egypt. He just mentions it real quick that there's something happening there, which could have been them, even that long ago, potentially planting seeds for a Moon Knight reveal.
And he didn't get this, like when they snapped, he didn't get taken out. He was there the whole time.
Oh, did they confirm that?
Yes, I believe in one of my lovely videos that I watched, he was there the whole time.
Okay.
So because there's been a lot of YouTubers, unlike us, because they don't send us anything. We're not that good yet. They got to watch the first 4 episodes, and they were like flabbergasted on how good it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Which is a cool viewpoint, because recently they've really been exploring characters that were blipped away, and them coming, like Yelena Belova was blipped away. Monica Rambeau was blipped away.
Right.
We've been seeing all these characters coming back after the blip and how that affected their lives. And then it'll be nice to see another viewpoint again of characters that were around during that whole time.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see Jack Russell, and Jack Russell, Mav, is the werewolf by night, because he's beating the shit out of a werewolf in the bathroom bad. And that was his first appearance, was werewolf by night.
I don't know if it's a werewolf. I think it's like a jackal, like an Egyptian. I don't know. I mean, I don't. Either way, I'm excited to see what it is, but because I guess they released a clip, and there's a better look at it in a whole different scene, right?
Oh, okay.
Or there could just be two different.
Well, they're doing either way. They're doing a Halloween special with the werewolf by night, so they're incorporating eventually, Mav, what we call the Midnight Suns, which would be the supernatural Avengers, which will be Moon Knight, the Punisher, Strange, Blade, Ghost Rider,
Morbius.
Isn't Morbius in it too?
Morbius, yeah, but I don't know about in this in canon.
Well, yeah, I mean MCU is going to do their own version of it. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first appearance, like I said before we got on, the first appearance of Moon Knight in Werewolf by Night is very, very, very fucking expensive. Like it's always been expensive, but now when that show goes off, it's going to be more expensive.
Yep.
It's going to be like a holy grail of the Bronze Age, and I'm not going to be able to afford it unless I cut off my arm.
Well, you keep selling those condoms, you'll get there.
Yeah.
$5 a pop. Well, it's inflation. 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
$7.50.
Yeah.
$7.50. $8.
Boy, discount.
You don't want change.
So make it 10.
Well, I 10. Well, I go 15.
And a Wappa.
Oh my God.
It's if you need it. I don't
know. Oh boy.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see. Oh,
you were talking about Morbius.
Yeah. So
2 years too late.
Yeah. I wish they'd just do it right the first time. If Marvel plans on doing it, that's
But I want to see it, and I will. And I probably won't watch in Indiana go, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to see this one in theaters. I don't know.
No?
Maybe.
Well, is
I
it going
mean,
to come? Is you just going to wait for it to come out? I mean,
I don't know. You know, if you're free, Gary, you know, maybe we'll go see it. But I don't have any
there's something
real motivation
intriguing
to see
about
it.
it to me. I don't know what it is. But I'm like, I don't know. It's just something I feel like I have to see. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
Well,
I think I think I'm angry at the movie already, which isn't fair.
Okay.
because it's been out
But-
because you were supposed to watch it 2 years ago, and it's
Not even that. I think
That-
I think they're fucking up the timelines. Like, I hate that Michael Keaton's in it. I
Mm.
I
Well,
absolutely
now-
hate that he's in it.
now because it's messed up now.
But they made this movie 2 years ago, so they don't. There
Right.
should be no mention of the multiverse.
Good point.
So
Shane.
why is?
Yeah,
Though they
maybe
probably
it's a
had to go
drive-in.
back. They probably had to
Ooh,
go back.
That'd be a
They
great
probably
idea.
had to go.
Actually,
They probably had to go back and cut it though. That's
Maybe.
they had to
I mean,
reshoot. They had to reshoot some
maybe.
stuff.
You know, but Black Widow sat around, which that was COVID, so that's different. But Black Widow sat for an entire year and didn't get touched before it got released. So if Morbius is a similar situation, then they're not going to even mention the multiverse or anything. It feels like a cash grab. First of all, anything Sony does, I get that feeling, and I don't like to be
you
that
just
way.
don't trust him. You just don't
Right.
Trust him,
And I don't trust Jared Leto as an actor. I've seen him be
He's
really
50
good in
years
some
old.
stuff, and I've seen him not be very good in some stuff.
Yeah.
And
It's a secondary
yeah.
character. Secondary characters
Yeah.
shouldn't get their own movies.
right.
Well,
right.
I mean, like you mentioned many a times, Bubba, Guardians were secondary characters. You know?
Well, no. Well, to
Well,
me,
but they led their own. They had their own title.
Yeah,
Morbius
they-
never had his own. Well, he. I
Well,
don't
it
know.
did. It
He
did.
might
It
have.
did. But it wasn't
Miniseries or whatever.
It had its own title. It wasn't big and long lasting. But the thing with the Guardians of the Galaxy,
Sounds familiar.
Mhm.
long and lasting.
It wasn't big either.
Well, but the thing is, though,
That's
Matt,
the
with
name of
Guardians,
his new brand of condoms.
yeah, condoms.
Bubba's
But
long and
but-
lasting.
yeah, long and everlasting. But anyway, with the Guardians of the Galaxy, I knew because those stories to me, because I collected them all, and I knew it was going to be something.
hmm
I knew that.
Well,
But
if Bubba
what-
knows it's going to be something. It's going to be something.
no, I just knew because I
get it.
just
Yeah.
yeah.
And
but
like with
yeah.
Guardians, I trust Disney and Kevin Feige and Marvel. Like, I don't trust Sony making movies. I was lukewarm on Venom. I
Venom
was
2 sucked.
yeah,
Venom 2 's
very
terrible.
unhappy with
Still haven't
Venom
seen it,
2.
but-
And the ideas they have now, maybe Craven will be okay. I don't know.
No, that should be just in a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
on its
see, I don't like the
own.
idea, but
And they got the Chameleon, and Sony can and Shane is right. They could fuck up a wet dream. So
Mhm.
it's not
Unless they're
to
wearing
be
one of Bubba's condoms.
condoms for $20,000 if it's Sony. But anyway, I don't. But I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause
it's just,
Unless they want to sponsor this
Yes.
this podcast.
Yeah.
And Bubba's condoms.
yes,
And then
yeah,
we'll put them over like gangbusters. Even
Yes,
though
yeah,
we will.
Sony sponsor this podcast that
we love
bashes
it.
you all the time.
Yes, I love
I
you,
could-
Sony.
I could change my mind.
I just don't know how that's going to be. I have
Yeah,
to watch
no,
it.
you're
I
right.
have to watch it because it's
Who
a
needs
Marvel.
Sony,
It's a
you got
Marvel
Bob's Pizza.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm ready. I'm more ready. Definitely, we all are for Doc Strange. I'm ready for. I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
And I do
We
want to
would
watch
have
Batman
already
again.
have seen it had it not get delayed. Also,
That's why they had some
that's a
reshoots.
killer.
They were
Mhm.
reshooting some stuff. There's some stuff that we're not going to see that no one's going to know until after. And it's gonna be
Thor's going
fucking-
through reshoots right now too.
It won't be out. It won't be out in time. And
Yeah.
I heard the Black Panther is going to have maybe the first appearance of Doctor Doom and Submariner.
Yeah, yeah. Doctor Doom would be interesting because Doctor Doom, he had a really good storyline in the comics
Sure.
where he took vibranium, covered his suit in vibranium, and made himself so powerful that the only way they could stop him was to make the Earth's stockpile of vibranium inert. So he forced Wakanda into just ruining their economy and their supply of vibranium and everything. Doctor Doom's a fucking badass. I love Dr. Doom.
Yep.
So that would be an interesting place for him to kind of, because if he gets brought in, he's not going to get brought in. It's going to be a mention or a quick something here or there.
No,
you just don't.
In Wakanda Forever, he's coming in as the main villain, I believe.
Fuck that. Sorry, guys. I hate that. I hate that.
He's coming in as Victor Von Doom. He's not going to be Dr.
I'm
Doom.
out of here.
Holy fuck. I didn't mean to break your heart. I'm just saying.
You did.
No, that doesn't make any sense. You don't do a Dr. Doom not in a Fantastic Four.
I'm just telling you, this is the rumors that I heard, and I know you don't like rumors, but that's all I do because my life is so exciting.
Well, I hope the rumors are wrong.
I hope they are too, but he also tagged up with Submariner though. Him and Submariner tagged up for many years because when
Submariner makes sense because Wakanda and Atlantis had a feud at one time.
They have Victor Von Doom pulling all the strings to make Submariner and the Atlanteans go against Wakanda. Would be the puppet master would be Victor Von Doom.
All right, you're convincing me, Bubba. I got the creative juices flowing now. Yeah, I like the idea if he's only Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, that's what.
And maybe
what he said, not the Doom.
Maybe something happens here to kickstart the Dr. Doom turn or whatever. But
I mean, there's a lot of rumors, a lot of stuff, and I know you don't like that. I know you want to go nanu when because that's some work. That's some work.
I was gonna say I'll never maybe instead of a nanu I could do a hey woo from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Pickle Rick. Anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of rumors, and they also have the rumors of all the Illuminati getting killed off in Doc Strange.
I hope so. Illuminati without Iron Man and.
Yeah, I'm just here, man. I just work here.
He's hanging in there.
Thanks for asking, keeping me company.
He's
I appreciate
good.
it.
Well, I don't like. All right, I'm just being a dick tonight, I guess. And the only if it's not my idea, I don't like it. Apparently, but I don't. I don't got $5, Bubba. I don't got $10 either.
We're not talking about $5 footlong style here.
Well, we don't got to worry about that. I don't like that they're going to bring in the Illuminati from a different universe. If that's, I like the multiverse. I like what they're doing, but I don't want these stalwarts of Marvel Comics being introduced not in the main MCU canon.
Yeah.
So, but that's me being super picky.
Well,
I'll watch it and I'll love it. Like that's what happens anyway. So
well, when we see it, we'll pick it through. Well, all three of us will pick it through like it's Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to be super negative like that, and then like I get these ideas before I see the movie, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that, and then the execution is so good that even if I didn't like the original idea, they make it so good that I just like it anyway. Yeah, and it's not like begrudgingly. I'm just like, that's not what I would have done, but I like cutting Thor's hair off. And Thor Ragnarok, I hated that so bad in the trailer.
And then you love
never gave it a second thought.
Right.
But I mean, I gotta not read comic books and have that mentality of comic book mentality.
Yeah, that's tough.
The MCU movies, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, while these guys are talking, you want to play some Sabak? We can get a game going here.
What is that?
It's a Star Wars game.
Oh,
that he already told you about.
I can't remember everything. I'm so sorry. I know you got your lightsaber. You been playing with your lightsaber?
Well, I mean, define playing with it.
Going around the neighborhood and slicing up fucking.
I'd love to slice up my neighborhood.
There you go.
That's for sure.
Oh, your neighbors.
I was worried when you got it out, you're going to cut your microphone in half.
Shane says, yeah. See, we could,
Oh.
You guys keep going. Anyway, we were going to talk some NFL, but we're not going to do that. We don't got time for that shit. We've been going on for an hour.
It's just the craziest off season ever.
Yeah. It is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Insane. The most the Steelers have done, so that's intriguing.
Yes, and if you want to listen to some Steelers stuff, listen to the logo that you made me, kick-ass logo. I did some critiquing. I mean, I tweaked it a little bit with my lovely pictures on there. I did some pictures, and I will try to change them maybe from the Steeler games that I had in my past. I can only put so many on, so I wanted to put a whole bunch of.
The last unscripted before Baker Mayfield's the starting quarterback for the Steelers.
Yeah, You're going to give Bubba a heart. You're just trying to
No.
get revenge because he broke your heart. Now you're trying to break his.
No,
know.
I if we can
I'm
get
out for blood.
if we can get him for a $5 condom, I guess that'll be it.
Well, meanwhile, this is the guy in Ben's last game that we went to was screaming about Mayfield swallowing and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah. Well,
But yeah, he wants him to join the Steelers.
When you don't have it, I don't want him to join the Steelers. I want us to get a defensive tackle, and I've talked about it on the Dynasty show. But this is the craziest Steeler offseason that I've ever seen, and this is the craziest. And they say this is the craziest NFL offseason of all time, I believe.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it's been crazy. And then Cable blew our mind earlier too with Tom Brady stuff, which I didn't know anything about.
I didn't know that either.
That's insane.
Yeah. If you're a Miami Dolphins fan, you're righteously pissed right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that and you righteously suck because you're the Miami Dolphins and your organization sucks. There you go.
Well, I mean, you got to keep in mind we're here in Pittsburgh, and
I'm a hometown. I'm going.
Yeah, well, we live and breathe this stuff, right? We look forward to games and stuff. Where you're in Florida, there's so much shit to do. You can go to the beach, you can go do whatever. Everything is cool, calm, and collected there. Where we're all high strung and just go Steelers, right? It's just the way it is. That's why we're the least best dressed city in the country. So
I dressed up in your wedding, and I could dress up like $1 million. Well, but you know what?
That's different.
Well,
you know why, right? Because the only thing we wear is Pittsburgh sports gear. That's why we're the least best dressed city. No, that's
I'll get a
legit.
Mitch Trubisky jersey. I guess I don't know. 3X.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't spend too much on that, Bubba.
Yeah, because
no,
I don't. And here's the thing, real quick, before we get off, they're really actively seeking another quarterback.
I know
they're going out of their way to go and scout these guys.
I think Mitch is going to do something. We're going to run the ball. Right. We're going to run the ball. It's going to be different. We need defense. God damn it.
Well, he can run the ball too, which is nice.
Yes.
Which will be a nice change.
But, I mean, it's the end of Ben. The era of Ben Roethlisberger is over. Now we have the tide has turned. But next year is where the quarterbacks will be. This year is
exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
This year, Kenny Pickett wouldn't even went in the first round, to be honest with you, and he's going to be the first one off the board.
Yeah.
And I'm a pick guy.
Well, now that they figured out his hands are bigger than originally thought, he's
in one of my condoms on for 10
that's right.
He was stretched him out.
Yeah. Everlasting and ever long.
Yeah. Good old Kenny.
That's right.
Oh my God! What a
Shane!
show.
No kidding, man. That is absolutely right.
That's true.
That's what it looks like.
Yes.
With all the mock-ups with the quarterbacks with different jerseys now.
So I will not be surprised if the Steelers end up trying to get one of those quarterbacks. I won't.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll happen, but it would not surprise me because they are seriously again. I told you guys they didn't even go to Ohio State's pro day, and they have never not gone to Ohio State's pro day. They have 2 or 3 of the best wide receivers in the draft this year. They didn't go. They went to see that quarterback,
Matt Corral.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, what is going on?
They should have went. They better go to Georgia's pro date because every defensive line guy from the Georgia is going to 1 or 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And I want that nose tackle, 6'7". Oh my God, 4.7 running. Oh my God, 340 pounds. Who the fuck's going to run through us if he's in the middle? Nobody.
Well, I mean, he's got to be athletic and be able.
He is. He's a beast, man. He's a beast.
Yeah.
I hope. But anyway, that's, I'll talk about it here on other stuff, on other shows.
Yeah. Well, you could talk about that further, on the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty.
I like the ring of that. Ding, ding, ding.
So, yes, and Bubba will be doing coverage of that. Maybe you should do something on draft night. Maybe we just. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, but it'd be so long. But it could be something like
Steelers
this show
pick
here.
In the middle, 18. We get on, we watch and.
Oh, hey,
chat.
If you guys want to do it, we could chat. We could be whatever. Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
I got nothing to do after 3:30. I go to.
Yeah, I mean, we could all throw it on and just kind of do a live.
We can do it.
Watch along.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Hopefully
Shane and Craig will be with us probably, but maybe nobody
I'll
else.
be able to stay up for the draft easier talking to you guys watching it than just watching it by myself.
Well, they pick in the middle. They're kind of. So
well, when does your team pick?
I don't fucking know.
Well,
probably close to the end. I don't know.
Well, they probably have 27 picks in the first round. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Knowing that.
Well, And
Yeah, we'll
Belichick
do
will trade all of them. He'll trade down, and we won't even have a first round pick.
Well, whatever you guys want to do, we can do it. I'm all game, man. This is,
When is
I
it?
like doing this.
April.
It's the middle of April somewhere.
Is it? It's a Thursday night again, right? First night.
Yeah.
So I thought. Yeah, they
Oh,
make
my
it prime
back's
time.
killing me. Oh, I need another perk. Jesus Christ. I don't want to be addicted to perks.
He's got
My
his
back's
perks so he
killing
can
me,
get
man.
his
No, I don't know if
Swabbies
it's
going.
perks. I just think my back is just so bad. I don't know why.
Well,
It's terrible.
because we sit here and bullshit for hours. That's why.
Yeah, but I tried to work out seriously, and it just I thought I was like,
well, trying to work out not seriously.
I'm
Not enough stretching.
I did stretch. I was laying down. And I
Well,
was,
yeah, you told us you're stretching as you just laying on the floor.
I
He's
lay on the
taking a
floor
nap.
again. I lay on the floor and wait for my back to
And you
because
fall
my
asleep.
My neck will not touch the ground. It's like 6 inches off the ground. It
Need to
takes a while.
decompress.
Because you're like a upside down turtle.
I am. I'm Tippy Turtle. You're damn
Tippy
right.
Turtle.
Tippy Turtle. Oh my
Just
god.
the
Okay,
Tippy
I'm.
Turtle.
Yeah,
You need
this is-
to
yeah,
lay
it's
down
time
on
to-
your front
Okay.
and have somebody
Well,
walk on your
I'm ready
back.
to go.
We're
I'm
gonna.
ready to go.
Well, geez, Bubba's done talking.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh,
not
what
really.
the
but
hell?
Not
the
ready.
hell
I'm
froze
just,
over.
I got
Anyway,
a minute. I got a minute and 10:36. So I see
this
it. And I was
this
like,
episode was brought to you by Bubba's long-lasting, ever-long condoms. $10.
$5 in the
And
80s,
Sony
but
Pictures.
Sony,
Catch Morbius in theaters.
but also too, go visit Bob's Pizza and get a
Yes.
Wapaho and some pizza.
And we
Oh,
don't
they're
even-
gonna love that. They're gonna-
Yeah, how do you segue from condoms
Oh no,
to
okay.
Sony to Bob's Pizza?
Well,
It's 'cause-
because that's the best. That's the best one. Like Bob's Pizza is the best out of them all because the other two
I
are just
agree.
fake and bullshit. And
And they don't have
Bob's Pizza's real.
Wapahos.
Bob, well, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, everybody that's still here
They haven't
and
fall
not
asleep.
and,
the whole
and
two of them.
hit the
God
replay.
bless you guys.
God bless you. Hit the replay. Vote for us for the best podcast in Indiana because this show tonight is.
If we didn't sell you tonight, we're never
Yeah,
going to.
Yeah. Then you
That's
don't
true.
have no sense of humor. You're uncompassionate. You're
No
you're just-
pulse.
no
And-
pulse, and you don't even think anything's funny, and you don't like your life.
And you
right.
wouldn't buy a $5 condom from Bubba.
Smile,
No,
smile
you'll buy-
once in a while. That's
There
all
you
I can
go.
say.
You'll buy a $20 condom.
That's right. You got to pay more if you're not.
I'll find a
laughing or
Walmart bag, Bubba. I ain't giving you $20.
something. He's got action figures to buy.
I
He'll,
know.
Yeah.
he'll use the Walmart bag that he buys the action
Yeah.
figures
Right.
and call it a day.
Okay.
Anyway, wait. So what are you guys doing?
Is ribbing Bubba about the condoms. Yeah, that's good. That's
Bubba-
good.
That is good.
Yes,
That
we
is good.
are.
Bubba
Yeah.
doesn't use ribbed though. He
Bubba's getting ribbed for our pleasure right now.
yeah. Pleasure all around. Trey.
Thanks to Shane for the
Yeah.
ammunition.
Shane with the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's-
great.
that's good old Marion Center.
I heard
story.
two-
Haunt me.
Fantastic Bubba stories tonight, and that I'm gonna go to bed happy.
Yeah.
Oh, I could tell a whole bunch, but
I'm sure.
Oh, I
yeah,
have plenty.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do
Well,
a campfire sometime.
Well,
Sit
wait till we get
around.
Shane and Donnie on. They're gonna tell some stories. They
Oh,
can-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. First,
I don't
for
know.
sure.
Yeah. So okay, but
All right, guys.
everybody,
We'll see you
Thanks
next
for-
week.
yeah, subscribe to our Triple B experience. Thank you.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Let me get the outro going here. Sorry, I didn't have it
Okay.
queued. Bye.